Hello and welcome to this segment of Harbour from Home. I'm Larry, and today we're going to talk about Captain Samuel Roberts, who was in command of His Majesty's Lake Huron establishment, otherwise known today as Discovery Harbour, between 1820 and 1822. Samuel Roberts was born in 1787 in Waterford, Ireland. His father was an Anglican rector, and thus he would have what we would call today a middle-class upbringing. Believe it or not, he joined the British Royal Navy at the age of 10, and at 11 years of age, he actually saw his first battle against the French. And as a teenager, he saw action in the West Indies against both the French and Spanish, and then served on various British Royal Navy warships in the Baltic. Now, when we come to the War of 1812, we are noting that he was a first lieutenant, and by 1813, at the age of 26, he is registered as captain. And in fact, he was in command of the HMS Meteor, one of three vessels bombarding the American-held Fort McHenry in Baltimore. Now, the significance of that, of course, is that battle was being observed by a man by the name of Francis Scott Key, who would eventually write a poem that would become the Star-Spangled Banner, the national anthem of the United States. Now, by 1815, Captain Roberts is promoted to the rank of captain back in England, and then in 1818, he gets married to Rosamond Roberts. And of course, Rosamond and her sister Letitia would actually accompany Captain Roberts up to his post at Penitentiary. And on the way, of course, they're crossing the ice on Lake Simcoe when 5 of 7 sleds and the captain's horse went through the ice. Now, apparently, Captain Roberts did press the Royal Navy to try to get some compensation for his loss, but the Royal Navy refused because he was not on Royal Navy property at the time. So Captain Roberts and his young family had to basically go without. Now, their time at Penitentiary was not enjoyable for them at all. The accommodations were not really up to snuff. They were accustomed to a middle to upper middle class lifestyle. The floorboards would leak in the spring. The snow and ice would come up from underneath. The captain didn't have his own office. So a number of things did not meet to their expectations. And thus, when they left in 1822, I think they were pretty happy to leave the post. Now, following Penitentiary, Captain Roberts continued to serve in the West Indies and Newfoundland, and he is actually knighted in 1833 for his long service for the British Navy, for King and Queen and country. In 1842, however, we see the beginning of his health fading as he became paralyzed on the left side of his body. And that stopped him from actively serving, and then officially he retired in 1846. In a naval career spanning nearly 50 years, he was in battle 53 times, and he died at Belmont near Waterford, Ireland, at the age of 61. So that is our Captain Roberts, and this has been Harbour from Home. I'm Larry.